What's going on, guys? John here from the Real Talk, back again. Finally, it's been a while. Doing another podcast. I believe it's episode number 23. And as always, I'm here with my lovely co-host, Audrey.
Yes. Hey, what's up? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's like we did our whole Halloween special stuff, and then we just went off the radar.
Yeah, but I mean, we still have videos coming out. Just the podcast had taken us a minute.
Yeah, it's well, because of me, honestly. I've been a busy bee. But what about you? I kind of want to tell you congratulations on your first solo review. It's almost at 100 views.
I know. I'm so happy for it.
Now we know who the audience wants to see.
Whatever. Dude, your Harry Potter video is like killing it right now. It's killing it in the game.
Well, yeah, that's because like it was like a week early. It's Harry Potter. Kind of like anything Harry Potter, Marvel and shit, it's gonna do big.
I just have to say that I am not jealous of you because I would not have wanted to do a Harry Potter review. By myself, at least. I'm not down because Harry Potter, the fandom over Harry Potter is intense. And the fact that you haven't been shredded apart should say a lot.
No, I know. I looked at the video. I'm like, okay, how many dislikes is it gonna have? And so far, it doesn't have any. So I'm like, all right, cool, but maybe barely hit theaters. Like today is opening day, So I'm kind of still praying that, like,
I hope I didn't jinx it.
I know. Watch is gonna be our most disliked video. Thanks, Audrey.
Well, no, it's because I've been watching some other videos and people are vicious. Like if you get one name in like wrong, people like, oh, you're not a fan. Or like, oh, you didn't watch the movie, or you're not a fan of the series. And I'm just like, dude, relax. But no, I get it. It's because the fans are they're crazy.
No, and I think, like, no pun intended, like I take a more real approach to it. Like I don't say, okay, so this is the synopsis, and this is this, like I just kind of just talk about, like I don't really have a script or anything like that.
Yeah, and I feel also you don't really dissect it like other people do. Like some people go really, really thorough, like super thorough. They break down every single thing. Yeah. And I think that's where you get kind of dangerous because after all, this is our like point of view. Like we actually have no idea what the fuck was going through the director's head when they were making that movie.
Exactly.
So I think that's where you kind of get like into dangerous territory when you try and start to like dissect the movie and start to come up with all these ideas of what it means and that's when it kind of gets a little fuzzy. But
no, yeah, exactly. Like that's why I'm like, well, the movie fell apart here because of this. It's like, well, what if like the director wanted to do that? Because if it fit in his own mind. So that's why I'm kind of like, well, I'm just gonna talk about how like things I liked and enjoyed and things I didn't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. As a movie goer.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, that way I can just do my own thing instead of being like, okay, these are my positives and negatives. And that's why I don't give a score to the movie. And I got a comment, oh, you forgot to give a score to this movie. It's like, well, I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh, so you don't score them at all, right?
No, because I feel like I'm just talking about it. I'm not like you said, dissecting it. I'm not reviewing it. Like I'm not criticizing the movie full on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like having conversation like I would with you or something, So at the end, it doesn't feel right for me to like rate it,
Right. And okay, so if you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down or 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, is that considered a rating for you too? Like where you just wouldn't even like fuck with that? Or are you talking like A, B, C or like 80 or 70?
No, yeah, like if that comes out in my expression or like, oh, like I think you said that in your review, like, oh, give this movie 2 thumbs up or something. That can be just kind of like an expression, like, oh, go watch this movie or something. Like if you sit down and say, oh, okay, so I would give this movie an A- or 99 or something, or like I used to do it like a 7 out of 10.
Right. I
think that's the rating,
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, just real quick. I know it's like fun for people to, oh, okay, cool. He gave it a 7 out of 10, So I told the guy afterwards, he commented, oh, well, if you want to know my score, then here it is,
Right. Yeah. Well, because I was just thinking about that too. I was like, I like to say like, oh, I gave this movie a thumbs up because that's just my way of kind of like getting people to like, oh, she liked it, so she want like I should go see it. But it's not really a rating. Like for me, I'm not like, oh, on a scale of thumbs.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
5
like,
thumbs out of 10.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking. But other than that, I actually had the chance to watch that last night. Yeah.
Wait, watch
Harry
what?
Potter.
Oh, really?
Or
I was
Fantastic
gonna ask you
Beasts.
that.
Not Harry
I was
Potter.
gonna ask you that. Are you gonna watch it or something? So, but you saw it, so you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday, dude.
What
Opening night.
was your experience? How was your experience in the theater?
As far as like the people or just me?
Yeah, like was it kind of like a Marvel movie where everybody's like hyped and claps and laughs? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, because it was at the Alamo, and people at the Alamo are usually more like just they're just there.
pretentious.
Yeah, they're a little more pretentious and stuck up, so they're just like
You don't know how
like inside, like very posh, very posh. No, I swear to God. Oh, the only letdown was I was sitting next to a drunk guy. Well, actually, my friend was sitting next to a drunk guy, but he was loud as fuck, and I was literally about to like be like, "Can he please be escorted out?" Because
raise your hand. Excuse me, I have a question.
Well, because he was being loud, and I was just like not having it. Like that, I no. Anyways, so that was the only bad thing. But other than that, I really enjoyed this movie. Like, I actually was gonna go leave like a comment on your video, but then I forgot.
Wow, you're not supporting me. I watched your review.
You didn't
on
leave
my
a
other
comment,
account too.
But you didn't leave a comment. You still haven't told me what you thought about that movie. Actually,
oh,
now that I think about it,
we'll get into it a little bit later. But I want to discuss this movie with you because a lot of people are in Rotten Tomatoes. It's like 50 something. Like not a lot of people, like even Harry Potter fans, are like pissed.
Well, yeah.
Like I would understand if this was like another Harry Potter sequel. But it's like,
not.
Like it is part of the universe, and we're probably gonna get a lot of unsubscribers and shit for this. But but I'm just like, what were you expecting out of like a prequel trilogy or whatever the fuck they're gonna do? I think they're gonna do like 5, and I feel like it's a good setup. It's like a good solid sequel to the first one. I think there's a lot of improvements, and I think like it's gonna be it's kind of like a part 1 to a part 2. Like part 3 is gonna like heavily, you know, have a lot of payoff for everything that happened in the second one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like once people see this as like a trilogy, they're gonna, oh, okay, it's better now, you know?
Yeah, well, okay, it's because I haven't really done too much reading over this movie, but what are some of their people's like complaints? Like, why are people hating on it?
Well, one thing that comes to mind, and it was even a complaint from me, that like there's like too many plot lines, subplot lines, and stuff like that. There's a lot of characters, and like literally everybody has something to do, and sometimes it doesn't really juggle it too well. But a lot of people are like, oh, well, this character wouldn't have done this. And like it was kind of like they were saying they didn't give enough time to their favorite characters, and then when they did, like it was kind of like a letdown, like
right.
And it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, are you the creator? Like, yeah, like, are you the creator of that character? Like, you decide what's going on? It's like, no, it's like this is someone else's story. You know what I'm saying? And like, maybe you had an anticipation and like hypes and kind of your own thoughts and theories, but you know, obviously, if they didn't come true, you just shouldn't hate the movie. That's why a lot of people didn't like the Last Jedi.
Right. Yeah. Well, for me overall, I think I enjoyed this movie overall way more than the first one, because the first one I wasn't a huge fan of.
Yeah, hot take. See, there's a hot take right there.
Why? Because everyone liked the first one. Honestly, I don't really know much about this like whole series because I just haven't really gotten into it.
Yeah.
But so people are a big fan of the first one, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, obviously not as much as like Harry Potter, but it is part of the universe. So I feel like a lot of people really do like the first one.
Yeah.
So this one was like highly anticipated as well. But yeah, like I liked and enjoyed the first one, not as much as like a Harry Potter movie, but like, oh, all right, cool. It's a cool addition. And then the second one, like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Like I enjoyed it. Like I'd go watch it again. You know.
Yeah, me too.
It's not gonna be like one of my favorites of the year, but it's like I had a good time. You know, I did have my negatives with it, but overall, like I enjoyed it. Like, Jude Law was fucking fantastic. You know.
Oh yeah, he kills. Yeah, like I said, I did enjoy it. it was overall an enjoyable experience. Obviously, like you said, there were some things that could have been done better, I guess. But I mean, overall, I liked it. Like, I can't say anything. Like, I can't be like, oh no, I didn't like it. Like, no, I did. I did enjoy it. And I can see, probably I can think of some reasons why people didn't like it. But I think that's probably one of the reasons that I did like it, because some of the where they took the characters, I really enjoyed that. So
yeah, like some of the twists and turns at the end, you're like, all right, cool. I can't wait to see what's happening next.
But I was the same way. I was trying to figure out, like, I was like, wait, who's this? Who? And I was trying to remember, like, old from back in the movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was trying to keep track.
It was good to see. Fuck, I don't know if this is a spoiler.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I'm not gonna say it, because I had no idea this person was gonna come out in the movie, so I don't want to say it.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to talk about it later. Not when we're not on the podcast.
We'll nerd out later.
Yeah, for sure. But other than that, that was what I saw last night. And what else have you? Well, you had a big weekend, right? Because you were at AFI.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I did. A lot of movies I saw, but before AFI Fest, I saw a little film that you were not too happy about, and that was Suspiria.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I told you.
No, you didn't. You did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Wow. I was about to get crucified.
No, it's because it took me a minute. I was like, wait, we talk about so much shit, so I had a hard time remembering. But yeah, okay, I remember. But we didn't really delve into it. So what were your thoughts on that?
I liked it. I liked the movie overall. Like, I haven't seen the original, so I'm like one of those. But overall, I liked it. I thought there was great cinematography, directing, acting was pretty solid. I think it was just too hyped up for me, you know? Like, oh my God, this is going to be a masterpiece. So like when I went in, I was like, it was all right, you know, like, but like coming from, you're a fan of the original, you know, and so that's why, you know, it's cool to see that there's two of us, me having seen the original and then you having seen the original, you know?
Right.
So yeah, I didn't mind it. I didn't, you know, I think I just on the like filmmaking alone and everything that went behind it. I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10.
Damn, that's pretty high.
And because like I said, I did enjoy it. I was just expecting like, oh my God, like, because the director, obviously he did Call Me by Your Name last year, so I was expecting something like that, but you know, something along the lines of like, I don't know. A lot of people said, you know, it was a masterpiece. So, yeah.
I mean, I even had to go and like watch videos of people who really liked it. I watched your friends. Because I was like, I have to see what his take is on it, and it was really interesting to hear what he liked about it. And I completely get it. Like, I get it. I totally get it. But for me, it was just kind of like, like, like it was just kind of like. I don't want to sound like a snob, but I kind of want to be like, I've seen which stuff like that done better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the story was lacking. Overall, I've heard the same shit all across the board. Shot, like cinematography wise, and the way it was shot, beautiful for days. Loved it. The story though, the actual story, I was just kind of like,
especially with the old man.
Yeah, like that shit didn't even make sense. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't get it. Like, I was just kind of like, why? I didn't like that whole plot of him and his wife. Like, yeah, sure, cute. Like, fuck, you fucked up, you know? But I was just kind of like, what does that have to do with the fucking, like, witches, you know? I feel like in this day and age, he could have gotten away with so much more. You know what I mean? Witch-wise or anything-wise. But he didn't. I think he played it kind of safe. Although there is one scene that's pretty gnarly. And I'm pretty sure you know which scene I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah,
it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, for me, that was my favorite scene out of the whole movie. I thought that was brilliant. But other than that, I was just kind of like...
like, it hurt me.
I know.
Every, like, twist and turn or whatever, like,
that was pretty brutal. And the music was cool too, because it was Tom York, and I thought that was really,
that's what I was gonna say.
Really beautiful.
You're a fan of Radiohead.
Yeah, for sure. And I really, really enjoyed that. But and I love Tilda. Love her.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Dakota, I'm not a fan of, not particularly, especially not in this movie. I was just kind of like, eh.
She just bears it all the time. That's it.
Well, it's because I don't know, she was a little, I don't know. I could get into it, but I'm not. But overall,
Yeah, this
you
is
said you were like, but
review.
overall, but overall, you said that it was like, eh.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was all right. Like, I give it an 8 out of 10 just because like of the filmmaking. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that went behind it, like I admire it. But like as me liking it, I'm kind of like, all right, you know.
And it wasn't even like I could
It
rant
wasn't
about
too
that movie.
risque for you, like not
No,
enough.
not that. It just wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't like.
Something was missing.
Yeah, and then the whole last part was just like, come on, dude, like shut the fuck up. Like I literally wanted to scream that at the screen. Like the whole part. I
Yeah.
mean, like the whole ending, I was just kind of like, why?
You wanted more blood, Audrey?
Not
I'm
more
just
blood. I just wish that they could have used it better, and it was too theatrical for my taste. Like I get it, they were fucking like dancers, but it was just, I don't know. The whole movie just did not sit with me. And I totally, people are like, oh, well, it's like a remake, right, of the old one. And I'm like, no, 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 it's not a remake. It's just his take on
a
it. Like,
reimagining, I guess.
yeah, like I totally get that. Totally. But I wasn't feeling his vision, I guess. And which is sad because he did give me Call Me By Your Name. And I still love him for that because that was my favorite film of last year.
Yeah.
But, oh well. You can't have it all. You can't have it all.
Yeah, you can't have your cake and eat it too, Audrey.
But speaking of which, you still have to give me a little bit of what you thought of Beautiful Boy because you still haven't told me.
Oh, I told you I liked it, but it just didn't like. There's a big but, Audrey. I just didn't feel like it connected with me as much as I wanted to because like some of that I've experienced myself in my life.
Well, shouldn't that have like made it more like?
That's what I'm saying. Like based on the two actors and the story, I was like, "Fuck!" Like this movie is gonna like kill me, and they did. I was bummed out, but it's just like I wanted a little bit more of like motivations for him to like, his character going through all that stuff, But he was kind of just like, they kind of just it was kind of like just this, like the middle part was presented to us,
Right.
But
yeah.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. Both actors were fucking fantastic. And yeah, it's like Steve Carell is no longer what's his name? Michael, right?
Michael Scott.
It's Michael Scott. It's like Jesus, like who's this guy?
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. I love him for that. But I don't know. I guess I wanted to hit home a little bit more.
Okay, I could see that, and that's interesting because I think that's what I liked about it. And I don't think I delved into that in the review, but
wow, Audrey.
Well, no, because there was no way of me bringing it up without sounding weird. But right now, here when we're just chatting it up, like it's okay. Yeah. But also, I have had a lot of experience with that. So for me, I actually appreciated that it did hit home for me, but it wasn't too overwhelming to the point where I was just like, no, this is too like real for me or too traumatizing or something. Like it just, I understood it. I was like, oh, I totally get that. I've seen that before. Like totally get it. I understood what the dad was going through in a way because because of experiences. So I think that's why I liked it, because it was more subtle. It wasn't like gnarly, because I mean it still made me cry. I literally was, like I said, I was crying, but it wasn't to the point where I was like emotionally disturbed and I hated it. Like I never want to see this movie again. I think it's definitely one of those movies that you just see once. It's not like a movie that you can pop in on a Friday night and just like, hey, like let's watch this.
Have a good time, yeah.
Yeah, but I love watching Timothy. Like he's just, man, he's gold. He's gold for our age, our time era.
Yeah.
And Steve also can't get enough. So yeah, I mean, everything's in my review. But overall, I just wanted to have a quick chat with you about it because I hadn't really heard much about it from you. So I just wanted to know. I was curious.
But have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
I have. Didn't we talk about this?
Not in a podcast.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have seen
we did text about it. Yeah.
But we haven't talked about it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see it. I loved it. Great movie.
What do you think about Rami Malek?
Kick ass. He did a great job. Killer job. Super killer job. Like I said
see it again.
I know, me too. It was so good. It was so good. The only thing that bugged me was the teeth. Because Freddie Mercury did not have those fucking teeth. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I said in my review. Like, I was like, oh fuck! Like when he showed up, like they were present. They're definitely there. And then when I got home, I watched a lot of like his stuff, like a lot of interviews and like Live Aid and stuff. And I was like, his teeth weren't that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I was just kind of like bugged by that because I was like, okay, dude, like, no, he did not look like that. They were big, but they weren't like that big.
Rami Malek even said that they had bigger ones.
Oh my god!
They're like, okay, no, let's tone it down. I was like, wow, they should have kept going.
Yeah, I know. Bohemian Rhapsody was really good though. I think the whole last part just was great. Also,
yeah, really the Live Aid concert was fucking awesome. Yeah.
But I totally get a lot of people haven't really liked it because I guess they wanted more of Freddie's story. But
yeah,
I said it from the beginning, and that goes to you too because I think that was one of your complaints, right?
But, yeah, I feel like it is.
But like I said, it wasn't a biopic of Freddie. It was a biopic of Queen. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's totally understandable. Even though he was a star man, you know, like he was like, he's fucking it, but still, like, I completely get it. And I think they balanced it out pretty well because it still gives you like what he went through.
Yeah.
And it still gives you a little bit of him and his band and the band. So I thought that was pretty dope.
Have you seen Psycho though?
Psycho?
No, just kidding.
I was like, what?
You didn't see Overlord, huh? Okay, and that's about it. It's a weird like. See, watch. I saw this is the list of movies I've seen lately: Suspiria, Vox Lux, Justice League, Christopher Robin, and Under the Silver Lake.
Oh yeah.
Just like overall, like just like not in theaters, just there's like a random Justice League in there.
But I've been wanting to see Christopher Robin. How did you like that?
That movie
fucked you up, huh?
It fucked
even
me
more
up.
Than Beautiful Boy.
Surprisingly, yeah. I think I might put it in my top 10. I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah, it was just one of those movies. It's like, damn, like throughout the whole movie, I was just like bummed, And at the end, there's a nice little payoff. It could have been a little bit better. Like I understand some people's negatives with it, but growing up, Winnie the Pooh fan, I was gonna say Winnie the Pooh guy, but what the hell? It was cool to see him, him and the gang back together, and Christopher Robin, and like what he's going through, growing up and stuff. So it was a pretty cool little movie, and it hit home with me. So.
Especially looking like that, like they've been through like some shit, man. Like they look like they've seen some shit. Huh?
They need a shower, yeah.
I still really want to watch that. I was gonna go buy it, and I still haven't gone to do that. Are you gonna go see The Grinch?
I don't know. I'm not really like enticed, like especially after everybody's been saying it's all right. It's not bad, but it's just all right.
Right.
I'm kind of not, I want to go see. I still haven't seen A Star Is Born.
Really? Oh my god! You have to go watch that.
Born. Hold on. This is a list of movies I want to see. Hold up. Okay. Star Is Born, The Sister Brothers, Old Man and the Gun, The Hate You Give, Bad Times at the El Royale, Wildlife, What They Had, Boy Erased, Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Widows.
Yeah. Damn, that's a pretty hefty list.
Widows, I think I'm probably seeing it tonight. I was supposed to see it on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, but traffic.
Wow.
Traffic prevented me.
No, yeah, definitely go watch A Star Is Born. That was a good one to catch in theaters. For me, there's nothing really out that I haven't seen that I want to see. I did catch Bad Times at the El Royale already. So.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, I want to see Green Book. That's out this week too.
You see, I'm so jealous because none of those movies are out here. None.
Instant Family. Wow, Instant Family actually has a 74%. This is unfair.
What?
Because I'm at the Flickster app. Opening this week is Widows, Green Book, Mary Queen of Scots, A Private War, Instant Family, At Eternity's Gate, and The Front Runner. All ones I want to see.
Damn.
That's like 8. Oh, and Bird Box. What the fuck?
Oh, I heard Bird Box. Wait, is that the one? That dystopian movie?
Yeah, the one with Julia Roberts, I believe so. It's kind of like, fuck. What was the earlier movie with where they can't make a noise?
Oh, Quiet Place.
There you go. They Rama was telling me that it's kind of like a quiet place, but like you had to cover your eyes or something, like a different take on it.
Yeah, I've read the book, but
oh really?
There's a book. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out if it's based on the book. I think I've seen the trailer. I'm not sure. Is there a trailer? I haven't seen the trailer.
I'm pretty sure I haven't seen the trailer though.
I read a book named Bird Box a long time ago, but it was like a dystopian movie.
Sponsored by McDonald's, everybody.
It's actually Sandra Bullock, not Julia Roberts. Yeah.
Is it Sandra Bullock? Oh yeah, Julia Roberts was in she has a new show, Homecoming. There you go. I got that. Get them mistaken.
Yeah. Oh wow. Look, and what's his name? Oh yeah. Okay. I think it is based. Yeah, I think it is based on the book.
Just a lot of you. Oh yeah.
No, it's because I was like trying to like figure it out. But the reason that I was like, oh look, is because Trent Reznor's doing the music as well. He's been doing a lot lately.
Yeah, mid-90s. We didn't talk about mid-90s.
Yeah, we did. You have made a review about it, and we've talked about it plenty.
Okay.
We haven't talked about it for our viewers. But I mean, I loved it. In case anyone didn't know, I did love it. I did love that movie. I think you and I got in an argument over that because I told you that it was my favorite film of the year, and you said it was yours too.
Did we get in an argument? Oh yeah, nah. The fuck we can't have the same one.
Because yeah, exactly. You were like, I don't want to have the same one, and I was just like,
well, fuck, dude. My favorite film again.
Which one?
I Love Dogs.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't seen that yet, so I can't say that it's my favorite.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I still have the digital code. If
you told me you didn't. Damn.
No, I didn't. How dare you?
Shady. So shady. Oh my god. Can't even with you. Anyways, but yeah. Mid-90s was great.
And then just real quick before we move on to some of the movie. I forgot to say this at the top of the show, what we're going to talk about. But we're going to talk about, for anybody who's still there.
Ranting.
Yeah, for anybody who's still there, we're going to talk about some trailers that came out, which is Toy Story 4, Detective Pikachu, Dumbo, and Fighting with My Family. And then we're going to just kind of, give our respects, if you will, to the late, great Stan Lee. But I just want to quickly talk about some movies I saw at AFI Fest. One being, Natalie Portman. Oh, Vox Lux. There you go. I thought that one was pretty cool. She was great in it. Jude Law also came out in it. He was good. He's doing a lot this year, surprisingly. It just kind of fell flat, like towards the end. Like it started off really. The opening scene was like it hit home with me because some like this just happened in California, and I was really bummed out about hearing that. So to actually see some of that going on, it was very powerful in the beginning. But and it started off great too. But just afterwards, it was kind of like whatever. But one movie I did really enjoy, and it's been on my mind, and I want to see it again. I think I have to wait till like April of next year when it releases, and that's Under the Silver Lake with Andrew Garfield and directed by David Robert Mitchell. A lot of people don't really like this movie, and I can see why. It kind of has. Have you seen Sorry to Bother You?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say it's like a big like sharp right left turn like that movie they had. It kind of just like takes a turn, and you don't expect to go there, but like you're okay going there, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like if you were promised Disneyland.
So is it weird?
It's a very much a David Robert Mitchell movie. Like it's very his style is felt throughout this whole movie. So it's very much like his movie. If that makes any sense. But I liked it. I really liked it. Like I said, it's been on my mind. You're here dying.
Was it because that analogy was just great? You tell you're going to Disneyland and then you go to the dentist.
You go to the dentist.
Oh my god, John.
I mean, because you still need to go to the dentist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, but the dentist is horrible. I hate the dentist. Like, I hate the dentist so
when
bad.
They're like just like cleaning your teeth or like just drying out your mouth. Like, fuck, like. Are my teeth that important? You know, like.
Yeah, actually, they're. Well, no, I mean, even when they do the X-ray, I fucking hate that shit.
Oh, I know it's all uncomfortable. You had to. But anyways, the score was fantastic. Cinematography, Andrew Garfield was great.
You're so lucky you got to see that so early, dude.
I know a lot of our co-YouTubers. They really want to see this movie because the guy did It Follows, and I know you don't like the movie, but I loved it. You know, I would consider it a modern, near perfect film. So that's why I was really hyped. Yeah, I like it that much. It Follows.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why I was hyped. Yeah, well, no, you're hot because everybody.
That's what I'm saying. That could be. That's what I'm saying. It could be a hot take for me because I don't like that movie.
Hot take. There you go. Do it on Twitter.
And just start a war.
But Andrew Garfield was there. He introduced the movie with the director, so it was pretty cool to see.
Sick.
To see Spider-Man.
How close were you?
I was like pretty much because I was like in a good seat to see the movie, but not to be that close to him. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like all the way in the front, so
you couldn't smell his sweat or anything.
No, I didn't. Unfortunately, he was all looking all spiffy too. You know, like Jesus, that's Spider-Man money.
I know, shit.
But yeah, it was a cool experience. Hopefully next year, Audrey, you can go to AFI with me.
Yeah, if we ever get the Real Talk to 1,000 subscribers. I'm just kidding.
Damn, just like. Subscribe now if you want to see Audrey.
If we get the Real Talk to 1,000 subscribers, I'll move back to California.
Damn, guys, you heard it here first.
That's only 1,000 subs.
Get us to 1,000.
That's a lot, even for me to even like process. But anyways, that's really cool though that you got to go. I know that you wanted to really watch that film. So
yeah, I was excited for it to come out this year because it was something like at first I heard it was going to be like a neo-noir film with Andrew Garfield from the director of It Follows. I was like, fuck yeah, I can't wait for like a gritty, movie. But then I saw a trailer and it was more of a comedic movie, you know? I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, in the movie, it's actually pretty hilarious too. I don't know. I really like that because it is like, it's so like him, the director, you know, you can definitely feel him. So yeah.
Well, I actually forgot to mention this, but I already bought my ticket to go see one of my other most anticipated films of the year, and that was The House That Jack Built. Remember?
Oh, you already bought it?
Yeah, because they're gonna show the director's cut on the 30th of this month at the Alamo. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I feel. Yeah.
Jesus.
The 30th of this month. I think it comes out like in December.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked for that. I heard that movie has been getting so much shit, and I'm like all for it. Yeah. I just want to see. I want to see how bad it is because people have been saying, like, from what I've been reading, like that people were like disgusted and like walked out and like he got like booted out of like cans and stuff. So I'm just like, goddamn. So yeah, I'm stoked to go watch that.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know. Keep stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for your review as well.
True.
And so our channel can hit 1,000 subs. You're going to be reviewing Aquaman.
Aquaman! Oh my god!
Because that's a big movie, and you're reviewing it. We're gonna get a lot of views, Audrey.
That is a big movie, and actually, I was thinking about that. I was like, hey, I should stick to like reviewing the low-key movies because I think you do great at doing those like blockbuster hits because I think you do a good job. I feel like I would just be like, nah.
But the higher ups at the Real Talk really like the turnout for your review, so they're like, we want to see what happens with her in a big movie. So She's gonna get Aquaman.
Damn.
And she has to dress up as Mara.
Oh shit!
Mara. I'm sorry, it's Mara. Before anybody crucifies me.
Oh, you're gonna be crucified, funny. I'm definitely down. I'm so excited to see Jason Momoa. Like, goddamn.
I'm excited to see. Fuck, I forgot her name.
The actual actress.
Yeah, the actual actress.
I forgot her name too.
A blonde. I know she came out in Zombieland and stuff. I'm forgetting her name, but she's pretty hot too. But the movie, I'm most excited to see Aquaman because it looks like they did a fucking fantastic job at building Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? Like everything in Atlantis looks fucking amazing. Like that shark with armor, I'm all in. Like that looks beautiful. You know me and sharks. So like fuck, like everything looks fantastic. Like Lord of the Rings, Aquaman, DC, like I'm in. I'm totally in. James Wan.
John was like, damn, is that a shark in armor? I'm in. Or like, I'm all for it. Yeah, I definitely agree.
That's her name, Amber Heard. But anyways, yeah.
Oh, Johnny Depp's girl.
Ex.
They're not together no more? Oh, they're not. He like beated her. I forgot about that.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn, that shit's crazy.
Anyway, Johnny Depp, he was pretty cool as Grindelwald.
Yeah, I mean, he rocks that style, you know? He looks good. He looks like he could be in a band. Like, well,
he is in a band.
I know. That's what I was about to say. But he looks like he could be like part of like Marilyn Manson's crew or something. He looked pretty dope. The only thing that gets me about him is he always makes the same damn accent, and I fucking hate it because I just think of Jack Sparrow,
yeah, Captain Jack.
But other than that, he did a good job as well.
All right, Audrey. If you have, I don't know if you have anything else to say, but we can talk about
I guess we can go to the trailers.
I know you weren't really a big fan of Toy Story, like the idea of Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
I wasn't either, but I'm like,
so far the trailer.
So far they've knocked out 3 of them. Like that trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. So it's like, if they're gonna do a 4th one, all right. Like I would have loved it to end at 3 because that ending was fucking amazing. But yeah, let's see. I mean, it was a teaser trailer. You know, I was kind of like, okay, like.
I mean, I just like seeing them. Like it's cool to see them. But it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like you said, I didn't need it. I never need it. Like it's cool. Like I'm chill with the 3, but no. So, but yeah, I mean, I saw the teaser trailer. I was really happy to see all the characters again. I always am, you know. But another whole movie, I'm kind of like, where is this gonna go? Like, you know what I mean? I have no idea. I have no idea at all. But fuck it, like I'll watch it, you know.
Jesus, we're talking about a Disney movie here.
Like,
I
know. Sorry. Sorry.
No,
but yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, me too. Like we're both gonna be there opening night, but it's like, you know, like if we didn't have this movie, we'd still be doing okay because we'd have Detective Pikachu. Right?
Oh, that's what I was supposed to say. I was like, speaking of cuteness.
Yeah, I know. Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu. Like, especially him doing Deadpool. Like that was a great, fantastic casting. Like once I heard him as Pikachu, I was like, all right, I'm in. That's what I was gonna say. This movie actually made me want to watch the movie. I was like, all right, cool, because I love Pokemon. Right. I love Pokemon. And then seeing like this movie seems like they're actually gonna go on for like a full, because the guy wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, so that's cool. Like they live in that world, you know?
Yeah.
So man, like I kind of want to wish we'd got like a trilogy of movies of like a live action Pokemon trainer trying to, you know, do his thing, collect all the badges and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. But what are your thoughts on the trailer?
I mean, I was stoked too. As soon as I heard him speak, I was like, I'm done. Yeah, like I'm fucking done. Like I'm in. And people were complaining, saying that Ryan Reynolds wasn't a good pick. I mean, I could see that, but I like him. I fucking like Ryan Reynolds. Anything he does, he has that witty
charisma,
like, humor, and so it's just, I think it just works. But I'm really excited to see a live action Pokemon film. I think it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, it's adorable. I have a feeling it probably won't be like a movie that you watch over and over again, but you know, I think it'll be entertaining for sure.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if they went in an approach to this movie where it's like too serious, it could have come off like really bad. So to have Ryan Reynolds in there as like Detective Pikachu, I feel like they're going for that tone, like kind of campy, fun, hey, like we're not going to take ourselves too serious. It's a Pokemon movie with so I think that was the right approach to it,
I've already seen so many memes of Jigglypuff though.
Oh yeah. Like me in the morning or something, or like me when I'm hangry or something.
Yeah, there's so many cute memes already, but yeah, I totally get what you're saying. I think that's true. I feel like if they keep it more on the lighthearted side, it'll go far. So that's all I'm gonna say. If they keep it light, keep it fun, then they're good. Speaking of not fun and not light, Dumbo.
Oh yeah, that man. Wow, Audrey.
Dude, I couldn't even get through the trailer. Like, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it. It's too sad.
This was like one of those movies. Like, I'm like, does it really need a like live action?
Mm-hmm.
But once I saw like some stuff, because there was like a teaser right before this, but now that I saw this, I was like, man, even that poster looks fucking amazing. So like now watching this trailer, I'm like, damn, like I'm in. I can't wait.
I know, and I'm gonna watch it because it's it's Tim Burton, but I already know that I'm gonna be bawling like a baby. Like literally every time I see him, I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Because I mean, the original, the Disney one, just is really sad too. So, fucking Dumbo, man. But it looks really good.
And the more and more I think about it, I think like Tim Burton was the perfect guy for this movie.
Mm-hmm. I think so too, because you can kind of see his take on it, but it's not too Tim Burton where it kind of looks like the fuck. You know what I mean? Like it looks dark, but it's not like Beetlejuice status or Vincent status. I mean Vincent, Frankenweenie status or anything like that. So, so I'm really excited for it. It's just gonna make me cry like a baby.
Just bring a box of tissues, Audrey, and you'll be fine.
I know. Fuck. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to see. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Holy crap.
Michael Keaton.
No, well, yeah, but the
Danny DeVito, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. I haven't seen Colin Farrell anything in a minute.
Yeah, he was in Fantastic Beasts, the first one.
Well, the first one, but
he was in Killing of a Sacred Deer. He was in that Mary Poppins movie.
What Mary Poppins movie? The
one where he was trying to get Tom Hanks plays Walt Disney and he was trying to get the rights.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, what's it called?
Saving Mr.
Banks. There you go. He was in that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but like I don't know. I feel like he's a good actor to play kind of. I don't know exactly what his character is in this movie, but I feel like I'm excited to see him in this particular movie for sure. Another one that I was actually going to mention, I know this wasn't on our list and you're going to hate me for it, but I hadn't seen the trailer up until recently, and that's the Dick Cheney movie. Had you watched the trailer for it?
Dick Cheney, Vice?
The movie, the one with Christian Bale, the biopic.
Yeah, that's why, Vice.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, with he's playing Dick Cheney and Bush is in there, right?
Like, Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, it's called Vice.
Oh,
yeah, shit. I've seen it. This movie just came out. I think I've heard about it like earlier in the year, like about Christian Bale being cast.
Yeah,
but then
we talked about it.
Like nothing. Did we really?
Yeah, we talked about it when it first came to like.
Oh, okay. See, we talked about it a while ago. And then I haven't heard anything, and then all of a sudden the trailer was online. I was like, "Holy shit!" And it looks great. I heard a lot of great things about it. One of my buddies already saw it, so I'm
really excited.
Me too.
I'm really excited because Sam Rockwell's in it too, and he looks crazy.
He looks like he's gonna kill it again. Yeah.
He looks like he's gonna do an amazing job, and Christian Bale, that transformation, like goddamn, dude, goddamn. So yeah, I'm excited for that too. But I actually just saw the trailer. I hadn't seen the trailer, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, dope!" So I just wanted to know if you had seen it.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer, and yeah, I'm hyped for it too. Man, I think I'm pretty sure there's other actors, but Christian Bale's like one of those guys who like really commits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see him transforming. But yeah, Audrey, we're gonna talk about another trailer that I'm hyped about. I know that you were kind of like, okay, you know, but that is Fighting with My Family. This is a movie that I heard about a while ago. It actually, I think I saw the episode of Monday Night Raw where they filmed some of the stuff for it. But anyways, this movie is about some wrestlers, Paige to be exact, and her brother, and obviously Dwayne Johnson cameos as himself and stuff. So I mean, growing up a wrestling fan, I'm still a wrestling fan. I watch it every like this Sunday. I'm gonna get together with Ezra and George and watch Survivor Series. So I'm excited for it. I'm down to see the story of Paige, especially after like she was forced to retire and shit due to an injury. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I liked it. It seems cool. Like it seems like it has its dramatic side, but also obviously comedic side. So hopefully it's good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just watched it too, and my first reaction was like, "Oh shit!" Like it doesn't look like how I expected it. From what you had mentioned, I was like expecting something completely different. But yeah, I mean, it looks good, and I also am a big fan of The Rock. Love him to death. I probably will go check it out. Like I said, I'm not gonna flock to the theater, but I'll definitely like watch it. Like, why not? Like, it looks pretty good,
Nick
and
Frost
I do like wrestling.
there.
Yeah,
I love Nick Frost.
Yeah, so and I'm sure there's probably going to be a lot of like nostalgia behind it because, like you said, if you grew up with wrestling, then it'll definitely hit home. So yeah,
definitely. But I think that's pretty much it for that section. Now we're gonna kind of transition to some kind of like bummed. Yeah, we're gonna be bummed about this whole time. But obviously, earlier this week, the great Stan Lee passed away at 95 years old. And I'm pretty sure everybody was bummed out. You know, everybody, even if they weren't, you know, film fans, obviously his presence was felt, you know, throughout, you know, media and stuff like that. He was kind of like a otherworldly type of persona, you know. So yeah, I mean, I was at work when one of my buddies texted me, like I thought he was gonna tell me something like, you know, something else, but he texted me that, and I went on Twitter and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of say that like I'm bummed that like, you know, I never got to meet the guy. That he's actually one of the persons like I actually wanted to meet, you know, because he definitely had an impact in my life and like he did in everybody else's. So like yeah, I was thinking about it like I think earlier this year or maybe last year I was like, you know what, if like I ever got to meet like a celebrity or something, like Stan Lee would be like up there for me, you know, with The Rock and even like Eminem, you know. Like someday I'd hope to meet. So I'm kind of bummed, you know, I'm not going to get that opportunity. But, you know, instead of kind of, you know, being sad about stuff like me and Audrey, I kind of want to just talk about like, you know, what he meant for us and his legacy and some of his favorite cameos and stuff. And so Audrey, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're bummed out too, right?
I was bummed out. I mean, I saw it on as well. I think I saw it on Twitter, and I was super sad. But like I mentioned it to you. I think I mentioned it to you, right? I think I was talking to one of my cousins who's a big fan too. I was saying I was very, very sad, but at the same time I was grateful. I was like, I'm so happy that we got him for as long as we got him. You know what I mean? Definitely. Like 95, like goddamn. Like every time I would see him in a cameo, like in a movie, or when I would see him like at Kamikaze or whatever, I'd be like, man, he's so fragile and he's getting older. And I always knew, like, you know, like I always kind of knew it was coming. Cause I was like, oh, and he always, you know, he always looked so like healthy, and he was always very vibrant. His personality was just very like you said, he had that personality that looked like he could never be touched, like he was immortal or something. You know what I mean? Like that's almost how it felt for me. I always felt like I was like, damn, like he's never gonna die. Like he's just like he's too cool for that. I'm gonna die before him. Yeah, like he's too cool for that. And he always looked really strong, but in the back of my head, I think I always knew. So I was just really grateful that we got him for as long as we did, and I think we should all be happy for that. But like you said, we don't have to make it a sad thing. We could just look back on his legacy and appreciate what he gave us. Yeah. And what he gave us on different terms, because I feel like he meant a lot of different things for a lot of different people. I mean, for some people, it goes back to his comics, you know, like the first time they picked up a comic or whatever. The first time you watched a Marvel movie, you know, that was inspired by one of his comics. Like, it just goes into many different things. But yeah, he was just a great guy. I never got the chance to meet him either, but he just felt like you kind of knew him already. I think just because of the personality.
Like, he felt like a grandpa to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And he always looked like he was just a good time. Like, he was fun guy to be around, you know? Real sweet guy. And I think the love that he had for his characters really shined through that. And I think that's honestly why. I think that's what it boils down to. I think he just loved what he did so much that's why he came off as that. And that's why he radiated this like really like good energy, because he was just really happy to be alive and doing what he had done already, or what he was doing. So yeah, but I still get sad. Like, fuck.
I did get to see him once though at the premiere of Infinity War. I got to see him along with a bunch of other of the stars. But it kind of did worry me because he was like in a wheelchair, you know?
Yeah.
Like one of those little things. So I was like, oh man, you know, like it's coming to that point where, you know, he can't walk or something. But
yeah.
But yeah, like you said, he meant a lot of different things to a lot of different people, because like I said, obviously he got his start in comic books and stuff, but I feel like his like you were saying, like his love of characters and comics, and kind of his love of wanting to entertain people, you know, kind of get people's minds off, you know, their daily worries and stuff like that. That's what he was all about, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of different people were able to use that differently, you know, like take that approach differently. So, but yeah, I remember the guy all the way from like, obviously back when I was little, like from seeing him in X-Men the first time, you know.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him in a cameo. I was like, hey, that's Stan Lee. Like he created everything, you know?
Yeah.
And even like his voiceover, like I remember my favorite Spider-Man game is the first one that came out for PS1. And like he's like the narrator in that and stuff. So I was like, I always remembered like Stan Lee, you know? So yeah. I think though, this is a lot of people's favorite cameo of his. And because it's just nice and simple, you know, and it's from like a movie that a lot of people are kind of divided on, you know, and I actually like it. I do see the negatives, but anyways, and that's from Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's just there chilling, and you know, and Spider-Man sees that text, you know, Spider-Man to receive a key to the city, and then Stanley walks up, he's like, you know, I guess some one man can make a difference, and you know, he just walks away. Like that, just like not only to Spider-Man, but that kind of just like makes you think, you know, like I have that chance, you know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what he did to like throughout his work. And I feel like that's why a lot of people really connected to his work, that he made us feel like we could be that, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was like a superhero comic book or a superhero movie and stuff like that, he really made us connect to the character, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And actually, I was thinking about that. I was like thinking, what's my favorite cameo of his? And it would have to be the Spider-Man one as well, because that's the first one that came to my mind. I was like, yeah. For sure, a Spider-Man one. Because like you said, it was just such a nice moment. It sucks that, I mean, the movie, like you said, it got a lot of backlash. But I think for sure his cameo in that movie was just great. It meant a lot. And I think for some reason, all of his cameos in the Spider-Man movies always meant more to me. For some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's Spider-Man, but for some reason it did. But yeah, he did a phenomenal job in like giving all of us, I guess, like our own universe. He created a universe, you know, he created a universe for everyone. And I think that's what people love about him, that he gave us something to connect to and something to believe in, like when you're little and stuff. Like all of that, I think is just so... It's just powerful, you know, and to think that one guy, you know, like it's crazy. But yeah, like I said, it gets me sad, but it's like a bittersweet, because you're just like, well, I mean, I'm just so happy that we got him, you know?
Yeah. And I think when everybody sees Avengers 4, because they did confirm that he filmed his cameo for that before he passed. So when I believe Avengers 4 is going to be even more bittersweet for us because it's like the
I
end of everything,
know.
you know, of these past 10 years, 10 plus years. But also, it's going to be one of his last cameos. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be his last cameo, if he filmed anything else.
I heard he filmed like a few. It wasn't just one. That's what I heard. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
But I heard he did
Maybe.
shoot a few. And I'm kind of like, well, like you said, it would be extra like sentimental if it was just the Avengers one because it's just like fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he might have one in Captain Marvel, but that one's already shot, you know. And maybe Spider-Man 2. I mean, Amazing Spider-Man. No, this Spider-Man, Homecoming 2, whatever. I don't know if he's gonna be in that or not, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it's gonna make it extra special if that is his last cameo. But yeah, Audrey, I mean,
what can we say about him? You know, let alone he was just a great guy. And even going through, like, it was really enjoyable for me to scroll through all the pictures that people were posting of him. And he just, like I said, he seemed like a fun guy. And you could tell he just really loved his characters that he came up with. And I thought that was really, really great. And he just had a really good sense of humor. You can tell too through all his photos.
Like he was very aware of like who he was and what he created and stuff, you know.
And I think that like, oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say like, I think like that's what made him extra special too, because like he didn't like. It's not like he didn't take himself seriously, but like it wasn't, you know, like he wasn't like too like, hey, I'm Stan Lee, like, you know, like.
Oh no, he seems super down to earth. Yeah, he seems
exactly.
like a super down to earth man, like really humble. That's what I got from him. I mean, who knows? But that's my perception of him. And I also was reading some quotes of his, and I thought that was interesting because you did say right now that he wanted to make people, you know, feel good. Like that's what he wanted. And yeah, I think that was one of the quotes that I read that someone told him like, oh, like people like don't take me seriously when I tell them that I write, you know, comic books. Like they think like it's a joke or something. But he said that like for him that was like the greatest thing because he was making people happy. And I thought that was really sweet because as an artist, I think that's what it boils down to. You just kind of want to make a difference in the world through that. So
yeah.
I don't know. It just resonated with me. But yeah, for sure. Bittersweet. I mean, we're all going to miss him dearly. He was a big influence for all film people too, you know, people who love movies. I feel some people got into movies because they started watching maybe like a Marvel film. So, you know, that he inspired the love of movies for a lot of us. So
yeah, and if even if it wasn't movies, like I said earlier, in my childhood, you know, he was in video games and like comics and just the heroes overall, you know, that he was responsible for creating or co-creating. Yeah, like something that was in my mind was that like it, and you touched upon this briefly too, like when like whenever like we would feel kind of like down or something, you know, we didn't feel like we belonged or you know, we felt different. Like we were able to pick up a comic book or watch some of those heroes and stuff like that and feel like we did belong, you know, because some of those heroes were like that, like the X-Men, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I like those characters a lot because it's like we can see ourselves in them. Like they're not just dealing with like super villains, like they're dealing with issues that we deal with, you know, and I thought that was something so smart for him to take a different approach, you know? And I think that's why I feel like I said this too, like he may be gone, but his work and his legacy is gonna like, you know, outlive us, you know, like before after we're gone, people are still gonna talk about him and his characters and stuff like that. So he's gone, but not really, you know?
Yeah, he's always gonna be there and the legacy that he left behind is just always gonna stay with us for sure. And inspire many other people, you know, because I'm sure he's played a large role for many people and for many artists. So you know, it's just gonna it's an effect.
Yeah, definitely. Like even me, I'm never gonna I'll probably show you like if you want, but I actually like I actually drew like comic books when I was younger. Like I made my
really?
own comic books. Yeah, like and it was basically like Marvel versus DC, you know?
Oh,
so
yeah.
he definitely had an effect on me, you know, growing up and being creative and kind of just creating my own worlds, you know, my own characters and stuff like that. And some, you know, honestly based on some of his works too, you know. But yeah, he just made my childhood that much better, you know.
Yeah, he did.
And like you said, he'll be missed.
He will. Definitely. Forever. Yeah, for sure. He's going to be very, very missed until.
But at least he's with his wife now. So she passed. I'm not sure. She passed in like the recent years too, like within the past 5 years, because she was in with him. She made a cameo with him in Spider-Man: Homecoming. So, you know, she was.
Oh, okay.
She probably died like last year or something. So.
Well, yeah. Away, yeah, it's killer, man. Ugh, but yeah. Yeah. It bums me out.
Yeah, it bums everybody out, you know. And I kind of didn't want to make this segment all sad and stuff, but let us know in the comment section down below, like, what's your favorite Stan Lee cameo, and you know, like, if he affected your childhood growing up and stuff, like what he meant for you guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today, Audrey. I don't know if you wanted to talk about anything else. It was kind of nice to catch up with you and, you know, talk about some trailers that dropped, and, you know, kind of just talking about Stan Lee and stuff and what he meant to us and everything. Yeah, guys, let us know anything, like what you guys thought about the trailers, or what you guys thought about the movies we've seen. You know, in the comment section down below, let Audrey know she needs to review Aquaman. Not only for you guys, but for the channel as well, you know.
To help John out with the load.
Yeah. Whoa, that doesn't.
Oh my god.
You could have chosen other words, Audrey.
As soon as I said it, I was like, nope.
You regretted it.
I was like, fucking John, man.
A lot of the Real Talk fans are gonna take that as a gift now.
Yeah,
I can't wait till the day, like,
you become a GIF.
Yeah, till I become a GIF, or like you, or like the Real Talk.
I think that's how you know you made it. If you become a meme or a GIF, like that's how you made it by the standards of nowadays. Like, oh man, no, I don't want to. I don't want to be immortalized in a bad GIF.
What if it's a good GIF?
I doubt it. No good. There's no good GIFs. Which one's a good GIF? Or good memes, for that matter. They're all fucking bad.
I mean, none of them come to mind, but I'm pretty sure there's some of them.
Exactly. I do not want to be Emma Stone in that fucking cap.
Ever since that video, you made me look at her a little bit different now. And she was like my crush. Now that's like Brie Larson's my crush. You better not say anything about her.
Well, there is actually a meme of her. I'm just kidding. There's no meme. Well, I haven't seen any, but yeah, that shit's hilarious. But anyways, yeah, it was nice chatting with you.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week, hopefully. And yeah, let us know anything you guys want in the comment section down below. And yeah, guys, go out there and watch some movies.
For sure.
Right, Audrey? All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies. Peace.